Viewer discretion advised.
How's it going, people of the internet? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my Shameless Season 7, Episode 2 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Now, I may look stupid, but let me tell you something about this episode. Kevin ordering the topless maid, man, I like the idea. But did you know topless maids were real? I actually looked, and the 2 hours, there's an hour service and there's a 2 hour service. And with the 2 hour service, you actually get an extra girl. She's completely naked. The other one is just topless. But I think it's like $270. But the thing is, I looked at the reviews and I kind of looked at their package deal. And I can't afford that. I mean, I would. I mean, my room is a mess. Look at that. It is a mess now. If I could afford that, but this is my grandma's house. So I could not bring such evil and sinful women into this home. I could not do that to my grandma. If I had my own place, I'd make it extra dirty. But I wouldn't have the money. But, you know, whatever. I could just sell something either way. Yeah, it's a real thing. I never knew topless maids were real. Like, I thought that was just like a funny porn thing, but yeah, it's real. And there's topless waitresses as well, man, like giving me ideas for the future. But they don't clean that well. I heard that they clean pretty shitty, so I'm kind of like, you know what? Like, if they're not going to clean and they're not going to scrub right, I don't need that, man. Could just get a wife for that. Anyway, let's get on to the recap. Also, I guess since we're talking about sex real quick, I looked at my escorts, like my local escorts around my city. There's like 3 good ones. And I could literally call them. I just don't have the money to actually, like, I guess if I ask them something. I mean, I am above the age of 18. I just don't have the money. But it could be simple, easy things. But you know what? I'm like, yeah, we'll wait on that. So we begin this episode of Shameless with Fiona trying to open the door that Frank has locked himself in. He escapes by a ladder. Simple but smart. Carl's having some problems because he's getting these boners. Remember, he got circumcised. Get circumcised, please. You do not get circumcised only when you're a baby. Don't do it when you're older. That's just, you're calling for trouble. So he has stitches, and when he's gonna get a boner, they're gonna like reopen, and the stitches are gonna come out. So that's pretty gross. So ripping stitches, man. Debbie sold a baby cart or whatever you call them. I don't own a baby, so I don't know what they're called. So she's almost caught. I really wish she got caught so she could get her fat ass in jail. Frank is with Liam, and Liam actually talks this week. He speaks. He actually speaks, and he's like, you, gringos. Like, no, I think he said gringos one time, actually. It's kind of hurtful since I'm Hispanic. It kind of hurts my soul a little bit. No, he didn't say gringos. Gringos are white. He said Mexicanos. What did he say? He didn't say gringos. Why am I saying gringos? Did he say gringos? I think he said gringos. And gringos white people? I don't remember. So they have the workers building a cement wall in the Gallagher house, and by the way, he's gonna get the whole Gallagher family disowned. He's like, and that's pretty serious shit, man. He's like, I'm not gonna take it anymore. Lip, you and this and that, and Ian, you fucking boys, I'm taking you down. Ain't no more Gallaghers here. Like, I'm the only Gallagher, and Liam's gonna be the only one as well as a Gallagher name. So Kevin is hiring topless maid. Actually, man, Kevin is the type of guy that you want to hang out with. And if you were a woman, Kevin is the type of guy you take home to your mom. It's just simple as that. So Fiona fires a worker because she's black. I'm kidding. It's not because she's black. I just wanted to do that joke there. So she hires a new one, and Ian has sex with a girl, and he's grossed out by it. He's like, oh, bodily fluids. What's going on here? And yeah, it happens, Ian. It happens. It's not, he's acting like it's something new. Ian, my man, come on, jump to the other side. You have to. Let's go, man. Let's go. He could do both ways. He's like, you can't be bi. I mean, there's a lot of people that are bi. I think you can be bi. He's like, you're only one way. There's only one way or the highway, or else it's like the freeway. So, and you rather go the freeway or you go the highway. Which one would that be? I don't drive, so I don't know. I don't even know my own streets. I've lived here for 18 years. I don't even know. So Lip gets a new job. Yeah, he does. I didn't care for it. Fiona ends up Tinder fucking, which I don't use Tinder. I don't even know. I really don't even know what Tinder is. I know it's an app, but whatever. And she breaks the wall down at the end. The wall of Frank J. Trump. Frank J. Gallagher, she ends up breaking the wall down that the Mexicans worked hard to build up. It's going to take some time. Anyway, let your stitches wound up, or whatever you want to call it, because we're getting on to the pros and cons. Pros and cons right now. Better get your anuses ready, Ian. 3. The first thing that I love about this episode, in complete honesty, man, I'm a simple man. Boobs. Jesus, Carl having problems getting a boner, but I mean, seriously, there's boobs in here, there's tits. Boobs and tits are the same thing. But I guess the rounder area are the boobs and the tits are the nipples. But either way, I mean, we have asses in here, we have tits and boobs and women's faces and that Chinese girl with all the ink. I mean, I love a woman with ink. So there's just so much to go on, and I would have thought the same thing. Topless maids, like, you clean, right? I mean, that's what I would have thought that too. But it's mind-boggling. Like, still, Kevin's story arc in here, and him with the kids, and the one kid is like, hee, and he's like, yeah, food fight, and like, Frank's just a cool, I mean, not Frank, did I say Frank? I meant Kevin. Kevin's a cool guy. And leading on to Frank, William H. Macy is fantastic as always. I loved his story arc last week. I love his story arc this week. Dollface was hot as well. She had an ass. I don't know. If I was Frank, I'd pick up Dollface too, man. She's pretty cute. Even with the makeup on, she is a cute girl. I guess that makes me nasty, but whatever, man. So Frank Gallagher was really cool this week. Carl. I still like his hair. I wish I used to have hair like him, even bigger than that. But I grew up. I stopped being a little bitch. But Carl was pretty good this week as well, man. It's kind of weird. It's like you're rooting for this guy, and he's like so underage, and he's having sex, and he even got this circumcised. He might as well have just gotten a whole operation done down there, man. Especially with his bitchy hair. I'm kidding. He doesn't have bitchy hair. I'm not monetizing this video. I was just like, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna be myself today. You hear me, world? I'm gonna be myself today. I ain't taking none of this shit anymore. I'm done. I'm done being the wasting your time right now, because I'm just talking. I should probably get to the pros and cons still. So yeah, Frank, Carl's story arc, Kevin's story arc, because tits were in it, and his wife ain't having it, or both of his wives ain't having it. I mean, come on. The only thing I didn't like about Kevin's story arc is when he was doing the truck, and he was like, "You're the boobs, and you're the brains," or whatever, and she's the something. I didn't care for that. That was the only part where I was like, oh, boo. I thought you were gonna work with a topless maid or something, and like you were gonna do a business, but so that. I remember why I enjoyed Frank's story arc so much. It's not because of Dollface. Well, she was pretty good though. I mean, she could use a shower, but can't we all, right? We all need a shower every now and then. I mean, every single freaking hour. I used to shower a lot when I was young. Don't know why. I just sat there for like 40 minutes. Either way, with that, Liam actually speaks, and he actually talks, and he was actually pretty cool. Like, I hated Liam last week. He didn't even help Frank, and now he's like, that's the one thing I'm like, but you didn't even like Frank last week, and now you're helping. Like, what's the logic in that? What are you doing? Either way, it is true. He's my son, and I'm gonna take him if I want, because he's my son. They can't do a damn thing about it. Well, I mean, I guess they can, but why bother? They live in the same city. It's not like he's going to Peru or something. As well, the ending was pretty good with Fiona knocking down the wall. We didn't get to see it obviously knocked down all the way, but what she's going to find on the other side, whether it's Dollface or Frank or anybody, that's going to be pretty interesting to see next week's episode. What did I not like about this episode, you say? Well, that's pretty easy. That fat bitch named Debbie. I didn't enjoy her arc. I really didn't enjoy her arc whatsoever. I want her to just get caught and just get shot by SWAT members. I really want that to happen. Because, I mean, well, not with the baby, of course. The baby would be with Frank, the loving father. But I just didn't like Debbie this week. I mean, she's, again, she has boobs now, and like I still see her as a little girl. I'm like, no, Debbie, no, you became one of them. You became a Gallagher. You don't want to be a Gallagher. And mine, you know, before she has a baby now, and Jesus, I don't know whether she ate the other baby or she had a twin or some shit like that. Either way, still seems like she has a baby up her. I'm kidding. I'm fat too. Don't, you know what? Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me. Y'all know I'm just hyper right now. I've been up for 18 hours and I'm up now, y'all. So either way, Debbie, I mean, she should. It was so cringy because she was gonna grab the baby cart, and then that girl looked at her and like, you're so stupid. You're gonna get caught. It's such a stupid story arc. I don't even care for it. Like, I'm like, can you just get caught? Can you just get caught now? Just get caught. It was interesting to see Ian have sex with a woman because we got to see her tits and her ass. I mean, I see that every like 2 hours on my phone. And I just go to my room and get it done. But, I mean, when I get to see it on television, I had to lower the volume down because it was like 1 in the morning. My mom sleeps like right across the street. Not right across the street, right across the stream. Not right across the stream, right across the room, right across the hallway. And, I mean, she already hears that late at night with my phone. So, I mean, I'm going to like, shit, no, I don't want to, like, you know, like, I'm just watching TV. You know, so it's kind of like a weird feeling, man. It's almost deja vu in a way. But, shit, I haven't gone to bed, so it's going to be day by the time I get to my room. Either way, Ian's story arc with his boyfriend. I don't care. I don't care for his boyfriend. Get him out of there and Ian move on to another guy, or just go back to the Ian we used to know, man. What happened to that boy, that guy that was in prison, Mickey or whatever? Go back to Mickey. We need Mickey. The only other thing I didn't like was Lip's new job. Don't ask. I just didn't like it. But I like Lip in this episode, man. It sucks that Fiona was invited to that just for Lip to come. But at least she got Tinder fucked, so lucky guy, right? Anyway, I thought this week's episode of Shameless was pretty great. I enjoyed it better than last week's premiere, and I enjoyed last week's premiere, but this week was a little bit better now, so I'm going to give this episode of Shameless, Season 7, Episode 2, an A-. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button on your way out. Comment down below, tell me your favorite Gallagher way out of this episode. Who was your favorite character? Mine was Frank and Liam, man. They're pretty crazy. You can share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Shameless reviews weekly. Get ready. Get hyped. They ain't hyped. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff that people do. So, till next time, I love you all. Enjoy yourself. Be nice. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't, please. I need you for next week. Till next time. Bye-bye.